hope all is genuinely well. This may be a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have Virgo in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, dominant in your natal chart. If you're cross-watching for a Virgoan, you might find some information in this reading that may resonate for you. There are a few things that I would like you to keep in mind as you listen to this reading, Virgo. Keep in mind, Virgo, that this reading is general. So this automatically means that there will be things in this reading that may resonate, and there might be some things that you might need to disregard. Please don't make any rash decisions based on a general reading. Now, if you would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can of course book a reading on my website, which happens to be angelicasscensionstarot.com. Even though, Virgo Nation, you hear me calling this a 7-day forecast, let's go into this knowing that not every single thing happens at the exact same time for everyone. It may be necessary to give the events in the reading a chance to play out. Some of you, I'm not talking to you at all. This isn't your reading. So I encourage you to have the discretion and the discernment to know the difference. Sometimes the events in the reading don't resonate because they haven't had a chance to happen yet. Lastly, Virgos or cross-watchers, we're going to go over some topics that might be delicate. And I tend to be no nonsense, very straightforward, and I don't sugarcoat. If any of the above are an issue for you, take this moment to go ahead and click off the video. Otherwise, those of you who are ready to dive right into this with me, let's get it. Let's see what might be going on for the Virgo Nation for the next 7 days. Holy Spirit, show me, Virgo. Okay, right off the bat, Virgos, it looks like some of you have dad issues. You have an issue with your father, you got an issue with your baby's father, or you have an issue with yourself as far as parenting is concerned. Some of you Virgos. You got a court situation that could be relevant. So you could be waiting for the verdict on a court decision. It looks like that might be something that's stressing you out. You've got a Leo, as usual in this reading. You got a situation here where you've been disrespected, possibly by a friend of yours, an acquaintance. Maybe this is somebody that you work with. I don't know. Virgo or cross-watcher. Yeah, definitely somebody's trying to block something that you're doing. Definitely have somebody trying to manipulate and control some things that are going on in your life, or Virgo, you're doing this to someone. I apologize for starting the reading off this way, but I already see it. You got a situation where somebody is trying to sabotage someone by saying something about them, possibly publicly. Could be something that's online, but there's definitely a situation here, Virgo, a cross-watcher, with online slander having to do with somebody that is an acquaintance of yours. You got a King of Pentacles. This could be you, Virgo. Some of you Virgoans could be dealing with another Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Some of you have a Leo child. Yeah, somebody has a really hot temper. You're trying to make your child happy, it looks like. Somebody could be having a baby. Maybe there could be baby news for some of you Virgoans. I think somebody likes to drink too. Somebody likes to post a lot of pictures online. Somebody you might feel is very arrogant. You might feel that somebody's very full of themselves and they have a big ego. But inside, Virgo or cross-watcher, you might recognize that this person is just very delicate. It's like you have a lot of things on your mind, especially as it pertains to money. But it also, these are both in reverse, but I'm going to show it to you in the upright. Definitely concerned about maybe what somebody is doing behind your back, Virgo or cross-watcher. Yeah, and it definitely feels like you're about to put a stop to it. So if you haven't ended something with somebody that maybe you cohabitate with, or somebody that you're in a relationship with, it seems like you might be putting your foot down when it comes to this, especially when it comes to a child. You could be worried about homelessness. Seems like there's some sort of dysfunction at home, especially because somebody drinks a lot. Yeah, you're definitely worried about money. Are you procrastinating? Virgo or cross-watcher, let's see what's going on. You have an energy of a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah. You had some sort of conflict with someone. Virgo, a cross watcher. It seems like it's on somebody's mind this week. They're thinking about this. They've been thinking about this situation heavily, possibly having to do with an Aquarius. Sun, moon, or rising. This might be your baby's mom. Holy Spirit, what's going on with Virgo? With this court situation. Random Virgo. It looks like maybe you're going to the library. Maybe you're getting a book or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, you're looking for hope having to do with something that's going on in your situation, especially if this is a health situation. Some of you Virgoans could be going through a health crisis, or somebody around you could be. Oh, maybe you're spending a lot of time. Somebody's spending a lot of time on the street. Like in the streets, this sort of thing. Maybe skipping school. Virgo or cross watcher. I'm trying to see what this is with the court situation. Maybe taking public transportation. Yeah, you got a lot going on. You've got some sort of an obstacle in front of you. What's going on with court? I think I see what's going on with court. I think this is something that you're paranoid about. You're paranoid about the outcome of a legal situation. Looks like the legal situation could possibly be tied. For some of you, the legal situation is tied to your home. For others of you, yeah, especially if there's a lot of dysfunction in the home. Virgo or cross watcher, somebody's accusing a mother of something. There's definitely an accusation. Ten of Swords, you see what I mean? Virgo or cross watcher, you have it not once but twice. Somebody's trying to sabotage something that you're doing. It's been an ongoing issue, ongoing thing. It's like somebody doesn't want to lose. Somebody's a sore loser. Somebody feels like they're losing. Virgo or cross watcher, so it seems like they're going to do whatever they possibly can to prevent their losing streak from taking place. I think somebody's been taking constant L's in your situation, and I think somebody's just they're trying to block this by sabotaging you. Yeah, you definitely have something going on online. Okay, I mentioned to you some sort of online slander. Feels like it's going on, especially at work. For some of you, maybe there's an issue at work. It seems like you're taking on a lot connected to your work situation. Like there's just a lot going on. A lack of support, maybe. Some of you are single parents, and it just seems like this week things might be very intense, especially when it comes to maybe a teenager. If this has something to do with a love situation, Virgo or cross watcher, something has you in limbo. If you feel like you don't have the answers to where you stand with someone currently, especially after there's been like a really big heated disagreement. And maybe this disagreement stemmed from the fact that somebody's not being purely honest about something. You may have discovered something about lies. Maybe somebody's telling you half-truths about something. And right now, maybe you feel like there's somebody that just doesn't really think about you, or they don't really consider maybe your feelings about this. Somebody's calling you, Virgo or cross watcher. If they don't call you, it seems like they might think about calling you. I feel like this is definitely the case when it comes to a child. I think if this is the case in a love sense, I think maybe there's been a change of heart with something here. Or maybe this is what someone is not saying. They want you how? I don't think you trust this person. And if it's not this person, then there's definitely somebody in your energy that does not have good intentions. They want you for what? Oh, they want you to provide something for them. Some of you Virgos or cross watchers, you're in a situation where somebody's there because they can benefit off of you in some sort of way. or you might feel this way. Some of you Virgoans are in a third party. Hear me clearly, I said some of you are, not all of you are. Okay. And I think that somebody is wanting to contact you to let you know that you're the one that they want to be with. Maybe the timing of something was off before, Virgo or cross watcher. Maybe somebody wasn't ready. But it definitely feels like this person did their fair share of sleeping around. Or this is somebody that has a lot of one-night stands. And maybe there's something that you did see, Virgo or cross watcher, either online, in somebody's phone. Okay, because it does feel like somebody is getting some information sent to them, either to their phone or online. This would be like nude pictures, or this is, if it's not, they're not receiving these nude pictures and they're the ones taking them and sending them to somebody else. Long story short, there's a mistress in the picture. There's a third party. This might be the backstabbing situation for some of you, because it seems like it's just very difficult for you to trust somebody. Yeah, they're definitely doing something online. They're being really sneaky. For some of you, this is a child doing some sneaky stuff online. Maybe watching a lot of porn, visiting porn sites. You got somebody in your situation that's cheating, and I think you might have an idea about this, Virgo or cross watcher, because it seems like you're not sure if you're being paranoid with the situation. But there's somebody that has a particular sexual fetish. And if they're not getting it from you, Virgo or cross watcher, they've decided that they're going to get it from somebody else. Okay, so this is definitely them stepping outside of the relationship. Some of you are married to this person. Some of you are not. You're just cohabitating with them. Or this is the two of you living as roommates, and you're supposed to be a couple, or you're supposed to be married. It seems like the spark is gone. Somebody's fantasizing about somebody else. That's what that is. So this is like a sexual innuendo. Somebody's thinking about that. Innuendo. It sounds like in your window. Maybe somebody is looking in your window. Okay, so just know that there's a lot of secrets in this situation. Somebody's being extremely secretive. Virgo or cross watcher. Somebody not leaving. Okay, so it doesn't look like somebody's leaving in the situation right now, but it does appear, Virgo or cross watcher, that somebody feels a bit trapped and a bit frustrated with the way that things have been going lately. I think somebody might want to leave, but they're worried about homelessness. They're worried about having someplace to go. Oh yeah, you keep coming back to the same old issue, Virgo or cross watcher. Here's the star, Aquarius. Come on. Somebody have a baby? Maybe somebody had a baby on you, Virgo. Somebody has more than one baby mama, this looks like. Yeah, somebody's definitely watching porn. You got a lot of nudity in this reading. Let's see. Somebody can't seem to move on from their baby's mom. If this is not their baby's mom, then this feels like somebody has an issue with their baby, their mother-in-law. It's like somebody won't leave their side piece. Even though somebody has a family with you, Virgo or cross watcher, it just seems like, I mentioned to you before, somebody has a baby on the side. Or like I mentioned, they have more than one baby mama. Somebody might have a baby that maybe you don't know about, Virgo or cross watcher. Okay, some of you that are in a third party, here you are, Virgo. Let's see what this is about, Virgo. What are you doing here? Looks like you're going to investigate a situation. You're going to see something for yourself. Definitely see the writing on the wall with this situation. I don't know if you always have anxiety like this, Virgo or cross watcher. It seems like maybe with something that you might come across this week, it might be hard for you to keep calm, especially with something that you're blind to. Some of you Virgo Nation, you have vision problems. Oh, there's definitely somebody that is verbally abusive to you. Verbally abusive, physically abusive. Definitely somebody's worried about homelessness. Okay. Somebody, Virgo or cross watcher, might need a place to chill. And maybe the place that they're at, they can't chill too long. Possibly because there's a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing in that situation. It seems like the police could possibly be involved in your situation, Virgo or cross watcher. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, see, you're not being paranoid. Somebody is cheating with somebody that you know, Virgo or cross watcher. You might try to get your point across to someone this week, Virgo or cross watcher. Somebody's going to decide to have selective hearing. They're going to act like maybe certain things that maybe you told them, especially if this is a child. Certain things that you told to them, they're going to act like they didn't hear you say that. They have somebody, there's a third party for some of you. For some of you, this person has no intention of staying with this person, Virgo or cross watcher. This side piece, it just seems like this person is their fallback plan. They got somebody in the background. If you don't want this, if you're not wanting to fix this, then it seems like they've got options in the background, options in their back pocket that they might go toward. But currently, it feels like the issue is that somebody's covering up their cheating. One of you wants to save this, but I think that the other one is not really interested in that. And I think somebody this week might be having a meltdown connected to this. Having a reality check about this, realizing that maybe they're not with the right person. And it might be a friend that might be kind of showing you this, maybe bringing this to your attention, because like I said, for the longest time, it feels like you've been kind of blind to something that's been going on, even though something's been going on behind your back for a very long time, Virgo or cross watcher. Somebody in your situation, Virgo or cross watcher, might have a warrant. I think this is what somebody's worried about. That maybe something from their past may catch up with them. And then somebody might end up in jail, okay? Maybe you're dealing with somebody who has been in jail multiple times or is a repeat offender. But this is definitely your arguments. Nothing gets resolved. Like you're having the same argument with this person over and over. You suing somebody? Virgo? Then it looks like in the background you got somebody that's trying to start something with you. And since they're trying to stir up some issues, Virgo or cross watcher, it seems like you're not going to look past this. It seems like there's something that you're really going to possibly say to this person. Now you got some outsiders in this situation that are trying to manipulate your relationship, Virgo or cross watcher. Now, if there's a child in this situation, because it does look like there's issues with a child, they may want to say something. They may want to be completely honest with you, Virgo or cross watcher, but they might feel that you're going to completely go ballistic, have a whole conniption, and lose your mind if they're going to say what they really want to say. Some of you Virgos or cross watchers, you might be pregnant. I mentioned that, but maybe somebody's deciding that they're not keeping the baby. Yeah, maybe that's what brings you to tarot. Because there are so many different things going on in this reading, Virgo or cross watcher, maybe you're just wanting to look for the answers because, like I said, it seems like there's a lot of uncertainties. There's no guarantees with some things that are coming up. And, yeah, it seems like that's just something that you're concerned about. Somebody has a toddler. Like if they had a baby, somebody has a toddler. Okay, maybe you're raised by a single parent. Yes, exactly. The uncertainty of things. Okay. Some of you, you're uncertain about whether or not there is a third party, whether or not somebody's creeping behind your back. You're uncertain about a lot of different things. Some bills, a living situation. So maybe you're going to see a reader, or you are. So you could be looking into your ancestry. Didn't I say somebody has an anger issue? Somebody could be maybe going to take some anger management classes, or it just seems like this week somebody is just on one. Like I mentioned to you, an explosive temper. It seems like it's hard, Virgo or cross-watcher, for you to stick to a schedule because there's a lot of distractions. You have a court date, Virgo or cross-watcher. It seems like it's nearing. It's getting closer. Or there's a deadline that's getting closer. Okay, I think I see what's going on. I think that you're worried about something because, yeah, we talked about that. Uncertainty. You're not yet across something. There's a particular bridge that you haven't crossed yet, and it seems like you're worried about what may come, what might happen, especially with your money, with a relationship, and maybe for some of you it's your health. It seems like you're going back and forth with somebody. And maybe Virgo or cross-watcher, you're starting to feel like maybe there's a relationship that's kind of holding you back. I said one of you wants to save it, the other one hasn't really given up. One of you, let me repeat, let me say this clearly. Hush! One of you wants to save the relationship because they haven't given up on the fact that maybe things can get better. But for one of you, it seems like somebody is just so frustrated over the way that things are going that they're ready to try to kind of just give up the towel. They're like throwing the towel when it comes to something. Some of you, what you're worried about is that you don't know. You don't know about a lot of things. You're not sure if you're being paranoid about certain things that are playing out. Well, somebody is locked up, Virgo or cross-watcher. Somebody could be getting released. Now, for some of you, that's what you're not sure about. You're not sure if you should release this person. Even though you know in your heart of hearts that something is done, Virgo or cross-watcher, it just feels like it's hard for you to let go. Let's look into this financial situation. What is really going on? For some of you, it just seems like it's a job loss. And job loss is the fact that you're concerned about a steady place to live. Maybe you feel like you don't make enough money. It seems like you're having a hard time making ends meet. Oh, okay. This week, Virgo or cross-watcher, it might be necessary for you to ask for help. Or just kind of really look into your resources. You might feel, Virgo Nation or cross-watcher, that your resources are kind of tapped out. But it seems like there's still some help, or there's some money that maybe you haven't checked. Yeah, but it definitely feels like something for the longest time has been interrupting your cash flow issue. Maybe some of you want a raise. You're looking for a raise or promotion. It looks like this week you're really trying to up your game when it comes to your money. Come on, if you're not arguing, pissed off at somebody is trying to trigger you this week, Virgo Nation or cross-watcher. And it might be that you might be gathering with this person pretty soon, or you're making a decision about whether or not you might attend a gathering or go to where this person is. Somebody that you had an issue with for the longest time. For some of you, this is a family member. I just have to put that out there because it caught my attention. Yeah, this arguing is definitely there. It seems like it's about petty things. I think that there's somebody that's coming in. They want to make the communication better. They want to stop fighting. But I also feel that you have extraordinary potential for something, Virgo or cross-watcher. You could be deciding to maybe go in the direction of this, or possibly put more energy into this, Virgo or cross-watcher. Somebody, I'm going to say it again while I have it out here. You have something in your possession, especially when you're driving. You got something in your car? Like when you're driving, okay? Because this looks like the police are involved. For sure. Yeah. Somebody have an accident. Somebody could, maybe you might be feeling particularly clumsy. Anyway, something is found within somebody's vehicle. Like somebody's found with possession of something. Marijuana is legal in most states. Amphetamines. Somebody is caught with something in their car. Deception. Somebody's lying about something, but something is caught in somebody's possession. Thank you, Spirit Guide. Justice. So there is a situation. Either somebody is in jail or you're concerned about somebody going to jail. If you're traveling someplace, Virgo or Crosswatcher, it seems like that gets delayed. There's a legal situation. It not only affects you, it affects maybe some people that are in your home. But back to this whole financial situation. I mentioned to you, well, I didn't. Yes, I'm talking to you about it now. There's a potential for money to increase. Okay. This does. It feels like something about your job is changing. Never let a stubble in the road be the end of the journey. So maybe you might be having a hiccup here when it comes to your work situation. Maybe you hit some sort of an obstacle. There's been a challenge here. Definitely, if this has something to do with work. Some of you Virgoans, you're out of work. Yeah, this has something to do with somebody is saying. Somebody's going to be putting their foot in their mouth. Virgo or Crosswatcher. Or this is just how it goes with a conversation. Come on, if you don't read tarot, because it looks like you do. Maybe you're not sure about what somebody is saying to you yet. Opportunity knocks this week. Some of you, you're a business owner. The opportunity may pop up this week for you to level up when it comes to your money, your financial situation. Let's see, so this is the situation, okay? So be careful about this becoming a distraction. Yeah. Conversations are being had about you. Virgo or Crosswatcher, it just looks like you're kind of frustrated about this. I don't understand the cause of it though. Maybe there's nothing, maybe this whole argument situation may have something to do with, if it's not at home, then it feels like it's definitely with people that you work with. Okay, returning. Something could be brought up again. It definitely feels like somebody is going back, but coming back. Yeah, definitely somebody's coming back. Somebody could possibly be getting out of jail and they could be thinking about returning to you. Or there's some sort of an issue, an ongoing beef that you've had with someone, Virgo or Crosswatcher. Something such as this could become relevant again. Let me see, like, what is this with this whole situation with work? Looks like this has something to do with an air sign. If you are dating somebody that you work with, let me make it clear. You do what you want, Virgo or Crosswatcher, but it just feels like there's something about this situation that may catch a lot of attention. And this could possibly be causing a lot of conversations. But for some of you, I do feel like there's some people from your past that could be returning. For some of you, this could be a coworker that could be coming back. Some of you could possibly be thinking about going back to an old job or an old profession, something that you maybe used to do before. Make the best of it when it comes to your money, but it does feel like something, I'm not sure what it is. It's either a job promotion, Virgo or Crosswatcher, or this is you finally take action on maybe something that you've wanted to do. And it seems like this helps you to level up when it comes to your finances, okay? This might be a pay week for you, Virgo or Crosswatcher, or I don't know, you put together some sort of strategy and it seems to work out for you as far as your money is concerned. But be mindful of somebody coming to take something from you, because it does feel like somebody's coming to either steal from you or possibly take credit for something that you're doing. Like I said, Virgo, maybe it's how I'm wording it, but I want to make it clear to you that I'm not trying to tell you what to do. The reading, from what I'm seeing in the cards, this feels like be careful about how much information you put out there, in particularly what I'm talking about is online. Somebody's watching, Virgo or cross watcher, maybe trying to gather this information, or possibly waiting for you to maybe say too much so that they can use this information and then turn around and use it against you. That's what leads me to believe that you might be aware that something like this might be taking place at work because of the way that you're looking at the entire situation. Somebody random could be popping up. If they're not popping up in person, Virgo or cross watcher, then they're popping up on your computer screen. You might come across something, Virgo or cross watcher, and this might be something that kind of pisses you off. Maybe that might make you want to get in somebody's face, Virgo cross watcher. I'm not saying hit somebody, Virgo or cross watcher. I'm just saying that might be a feeling that you might be getting about this. Definitely social media, something's going down on social media. But definitely, maybe that's an aspiration for some of you Virgos. Maybe you're wanting to be seen. You're wanting to increase your reach when it comes to this. You're wanting to develop a bigger following. For some of you, you've been job searching, and maybe that's what this whole situation is. I do believe, Virgo or cross watcher, some of you could be behind in bills. Maybe it's time to pay your internet. You might come across a job opening. Maybe that's what's kind of popping up. Maybe you've been waiting for this job opening to come through. And it seems like this is a better opportunity, a better paying job, and it helps you put some worries aside. Because it seems like that's something that you're worried about very heavily this week, is what's going to go down with a financial situation. This is not the week to splurge, Virgo or cross watcher. Be careful about overspending, because it seems like that might be an issue. You might have more money going out than is actually coming in. So you definitely want to be mindful of your spending, but it does feel like there's an opportunity to make more money or to fix a financial situation that's been an issue, to fix a cash flow issue. Something about this is coming up pretty soon. For some of you, it does like resolve itself this week, but for others of you, it just seems like something might play out a little bit later for you. It does feel like you're making some steady progress with something though, Virgo. Something in your situation, it seems like you might need some guidance. It might be necessary for you to be patient for this guidance to come in. Especially if you're working toward an achievement, it seems like you definitely have the ability to make this happen, Virgo. Definitely feels like there's somebody, this whole situation, right? It feels like Virgo or cross watcher, somebody could be maybe trying to lay out a trap for you. And it seems like you're too smart to fall for it. So that might be what this anger situation is, Virgo or cross watcher. Okay, somebody might be pissed off that maybe you're not taking the bait, or they're trying to put something in front of you to get you to react to it, but you're not. That's a witchcraft involved in your situation. Like somebody's trying to control a whole situation here. For some of you Virgos or cross watchers, some of you it's the Virgo doing this. For some of you, since we're talking about work, it feels like it's the competitor. It seems like Virgo or cross watcher, you could be posting a lot, maybe a bit more often. And if you do work on socials, yeah, it's definitely competitive out there. And there's somebody that's stalking. Every time you post, it seems like this person is checking for you, Virgo or cross watcher. You go live, they're there. You got a website, they're trying to clock your sales, Virgo or cross watcher. You definitely have a competitor. And yeah, for some of you, it definitely feels like somebody is trying to hex you, block you from some sort of success. It's a fire sign. Or somebody, fire, air, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Somebody's a fire sign. What's this about? Are you dreading calling somebody? Did you block someone? You probably did. Okay. It does. It seems like somebody wants to get in touch with you, Virgo or cross watcher. I think they might be waiting for you to call. Somebody needs some help. I see the issue. Somebody needs your help, but they definitely recognize that they're forbidden from calling you. Like I said, it's either you block them, somebody's concerned because maybe you unfollowed them, or they feel that they can't get in touch with you. But at the same time, I think that you're dreading calling somebody. That's what that looks like to me. Like you might need to call somebody, you might need to get in touch with someone by a particular time, Virgo or cross watcher, but it just seems like you're dreading this situation. Yeah, come on now. Somebody's definitely trying to hex you. Somebody's doing like freezer spells on you to try to like block something that you have going on. Thank you. You see I got this keyboard here and you got this keyboard here. Trust and believe me when I say if you work online, you don't even have to work online. But if you do, I'm trying to tell you, somebody's trying to block something that you're doing. And you see on this tape, it says copy. I think that's what somebody's trying to do. Like somebody's trying to emulate whatever you do. But like I said, it feels like you're protected. Seems like even though this is going on in the background, Virgo or cross watcher, either you, Virgo, you're highly protected, or you're doing this to somebody that is highly protected. Okay, yeah. Somebody's trying to block you from opportunities. But regardless of that, Virgo Nation or cross watcher, opportunities still present themselves this week. And if you're able to capture your schedule and get a hold of your schedule, it definitely feels like you're able to get through it. Okay, but it feels like you could possibly get caught up by feeling that you don't have enough time. Somebody this week is going to need your help. But it also feels like the truth is seen about something that somebody is doing. Somebody's a bit of a trickster. And somebody might be lying to your face, Virgo or cross watcher. Either somebody literally is lying to your face, somebody's lying to the public. Something's definitely happening. I'm mentioning social media. Something could be happening in the media, on TV, online, this sort of thing. Trying to manipulate certain circumstances to look a certain way. Virgo or cross watcher. But it's your higher self, your higher thought that prevents you from being able to be hoodwinked or deceived in your situation. You're applying for something, Virgo or cross watcher. Maybe you're putting in an application for a job. Like I said, it feels like you might get a call back. Virgo. Yeah. Just take back your power. In this particular situation, it feels like your spirit guides come in to crown you with that you needed to be crowned with it, Virgo. It was already there. Come on, discipline is going to take you a long way. Some of you are definitely dealing with a Capricorn. Yeah, see, that's what's needed in a love relationship. Honesty. Somebody's not being honest. Somebody that you love, and this is why they're sitting in regret. Okay, something you were denied for something, or you're worried that you're going to be denied for an application, Virgo or cross watcher. Come on, that's the issue. I'm trying to tell you, Virgo or cross watcher, that's the issue. Somebody in your work situation. It doesn't have to be work. It could be that you're posting online. Somebody might come across something that you're posting, especially somebody in the same line of work as you, but it doesn't have to be the case. But it does look like somebody envies something that you are doing. They're going to do this and then blame you for it. It's like somebody feels like you're deserving of this. And yeah, like you're deserving of this. Somebody envies your success. Or Virgo or cross watcher. Somebody in this situation. If it's not the Virgo, it's definitely the cross watcher. Or maybe a spectator in this situation. You might be spending a lot of time worrying about this Virgo or cross watcher. And it doesn't seem like it's worth your time. Because it seems like your angels and your guides have already taken care of a particular situation that you're worried about. Somebody's name, Bells. So you're dealing with a Gemini. What's going on with Virgo? Whatever was stolen from you, in a literal sense, but also in a spiritual sense, Virgo or cross watcher, is being restored. I'm trying to tell you, you're dealing with a Virgo, Gemini, or Aquarius. Somebody is a Southern Belle. Somebody could possibly be from the South. You might be noticing a lot of birds. This could be online. Birds of a feather flock together. Come on. That's exactly what that is to me. You might be noticing a lot of spirit signs. Okay. It seems like there is a business that you're building. Virgo or cross watcher, there's success. You're making steady progress towards something, but at the beginning of the week, you might be kind of concerned about it. So concerned about it that you might be losing sleep. Might be staying up thinking about this whole situation. Soul retrieval. Some of you are shamans. Or you're into some sort of unconventional healing. You got a lot going on in your dreams. It seems like you're doing a lot of, I want to say dimension traveling, dream world, home base. There's definitely something going on in the dream world. You're definitely traveling. Definitely to a different dimension. You're able to see something in different dimensions. You're multi-dimensional is what I'm trying to say, Virgo or cross watcher. You might be overly concerned about the past. I definitely feel like a lot of you Virgoans are going through an awakening. Or you're meant to be somebody that awakens things in other people. Yep, you're definitely into some sort of divination. Or this is somebody possibly going to get readings done on you, Virgo or cross watcher. Yep. There's somebody in your energy. Like I said, there's conversations that are being had about you. This is a normal thing, Virgo or cross watcher. It looks like you're used to it. So I think you're giving something the eye roll. Okay, it seems like you're very annoyed by what somebody is doing in this situation, Virgo. You might be going to see family, reconnecting with them in some sort of way, especially a father figure. This might mean you do astrology or something such as this, or you have an aspiration to do so. You might be eating a lot of sweets, Virgo or cross watcher. Yeah, maybe you have maybe you're very superstitious. You could possibly be maybe there could be some money coming to you. Seems like relationships might be a little bit complicated. That's what this is. Okay? Gossip. Definitely some people running their mouth, or some people being just overly nosy in your situation, Virgo or cross watcher. Okay? And maybe it might be time to visit the dentist. You could be getting a filling, Virgo or cross watcher. It just seems like there could be a dental visit that could be long overdue. Because you have a lot on your plate, Virgo, or you got a lot going on. Be mindful of your emotions. Especially in emotional situations, okay? Because I said, somebody might be going out of their way to try to trigger you and make you mad, Virgo or cross watcher. You might be tempted to hold on to something, Virgo. You might be kind of tempted to kind of dwell on situations or replay something over and over in your head. Your spirit guides are saying, let something go. It's time to break some sort of cycle, Virgo or cross watcher, that continues to kind of pop up in your situation. Let's see, the advice for the Virgo Nation for the next 7 days. Have faith in your dreams. I definitely said that something is going on in the spirit world, but I also feel that there's some sort of aspiration that you have, and your guides are saying, have faith in this. Emotions are running high. Exactly. We just literally got finished talking about that. Emotions. It just seems like this is a tense week. And you might be tempted to kind of take off on somebody physically, Virgo or cross-watcher. In certain situations, maybe there is a situation where you may need to stand your ground. Possibly. But if it's not worth your time, Virgo or cross-watcher, you guys are saying maybe possibly keep your composure in situations. It just depends. It just seems like some of you might have a little bit of both situations. You definitely have a Capricorn in your situation. Surrender to the divine. There are certain situations, Virgo or cross-watcher, that may play out this week, and some things might be beyond your control. You guys are saying it may be necessary to surrender. Believe in the impossible. There might be some things that play out this week, Virgo or cross-watcher, that you felt were absolutely impossible. They might actually turn out in your favor because it looks like luck is on your side, especially when it comes to a legal situation. A time to give rather than take. It seems like maybe that's an issue with some sort of relationship in your situation. It just seems like somebody lacks give and take. There's a relationship where somebody is taking and not giving and not stepping up. When it comes to a particular goal or a project that maybe you're working for, toward your guides are saying it's worth it. Like you got prosperity, financial situations. It seems like something has the ability to improve or to turn around, because it definitely feels like, Virgo or cross-watcher, that you're loving change. With that, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascension. If you'd like to book a personal reading, go ahead and head over to my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Thank you, Virgo Nation, for deciding to tune in this week. Have a blessed, beautiful, and productive week, Virgo Nation. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, Virgo Nation.